Hey guys, what's going on? We got a recap of yesterday's Tigers games. Tigers 6, Mets 2. Detroit avoided the sweep and earned their 81st win of the season. Tigers starter Casey Mize with a win. He's now 13-5 on the season. His line was 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 0 walks, 3 strikeouts on 69 pitches. His fifth quality start of the season. Strong outing, providing a stable anchor and matching Mets starter efficiency. Mets starter Clay Holmes lost. He's down 11-7. Allowed 3 earned runs before being lifted amid rally. Uncharacteristic slip that set stage for a Detroit surge. Gregory Soto relieved Holmes, but a wild pitch enabled the go-ahead run before Greene's RBI single. Tigers relievers Tommy Kahnle escaped the bases-loaded jam in the sixth by inducing a double play from Starling Marte.
One out. You've got Marte here with a chance to not only tie the game, talking about a grand salami. The Mets have already hit one this week.
Marte on the ground, 2-3. Keith Torres, double play.
5-4-3 inning ending double play.
Marte, key to preserving lead. Rafael Montero clean ninth inning to seal the win. Mets reliever Ryan Helsley gave up a pivotal 3-run home run to Kerry Carpenter, extending Detroit's lead.
His only career at bat against Helsley.
And Kerry Carpenter turns on it. High and deep right field. It's gone. It is gone. A 3-run homer. It's set up perfectly, and Kerry Carpenter doused it.
And effectively sealing the sweep avoidance. Jake Rogers, NFC RBI single.
2 men on, and now the number 9 hitter, Jake Rogers. Last time we saw Rogers, he was pitching a scoreless top of the ninth yesterday.
Jake Rogers whistles it to right field. That's a base hit. Here comes McKinstry. Tigers lead.
In the second to put the Tigers ahead, Riley Greene, 2-run single in the fifth, giving Detroit a 3-run lead.
To face Riley Greene with 2 out and 2 on, a tie game in the fifth.
Wild pitch puts 2 in scoring position. 1-1 game here in the fifth.
Shortstop. Tigers take the lead. Riley Greene hits a sizzler to the outfield. Left on left for a 3-1 advantage.
What an at-bat by Riley.
What an at-bat.
Lead. Gary Carpenter, mammoth 3-run homer the seventh, his 23rd of the year, twisting the game in Detroit's favor. Colt Keith, 2 hits, scored twice on the productive day at the plate. Javier Baez made a leaping catch in center to throw at the big Mets, inning in the sixth. Tommy Kahnle's double play recovery in a high-level situation was a defense lift plus pitching. Mize locked it down. Greene, Carpenter added the offense. Baez made a beautiful catch, and Montero closed it out. You know, it was an overall very solid Tigers outing. I really can't complain about it. They played very good fundamental baseball today. Nice recovery from the game before. The Mets had scored 22 runs on them in the last 2 games, and Tigers were struggling a bit, but they managed to come back, only allowed 2 runs in this game, thanks to Casey Mize. Just really a good bounce-back performance, because for the last 8 starts, he's had an ERA around 7. So, but let's look at some Twitter reaction here. Click checking on the Tigers' deadline additions to the rotation. Paddock, 31 and a third innings pitched, 6.89 ERA, 140 whip, 4.31 strikeouts per 9. Morton, 31 innings pitched, 5.81 ERA, 135 whip, 11.32 strikeouts per 9. So you say those 2 guys are pretty much struggling. Paddock got sent to the bullpen. Not sure about Morton. Morton has a pretty high strikeout rate, to be honest, but he's sloppy in a lot of other aspects of the game. You know, I mean, I don't know what you really expect from the guy at this stage in his career, but he needs to be better. It was not a good night for Chris Paddock, and this is a game, against the Mets in relief. 1 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, 0 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 home runs, 41 pitches, 27 strikes. Yeah, it's just not looking good for Paddock. He looks like, I know he's going through he's going through a personal hardship right now. He's had a death in the family. I don't want to pile on the guy, but it's pretty clear, his mind's just not really on baseball right now. But they did recall Kiter Montero, so that's probably going to be our 5th starting option for right now. I'm not sure how they're going to utilize him. I thought Montero had moments where he was very solid, and I think he's a more dependable guy than Chris Paddock at this point. So I understand where the Tigers are coming from. But Javier Baez has started only 3 of the Tigers' past 8 games. He's in a 5-for-33 skid at the plate with 12 strikeouts. Here's what A.J. Hinch said about Baez's playing time. Javi's been going through a little bit, too, the quality at bat. I moved it around quite a bit, just getting him into settle and getting his work in. He's under the weather in Kansas City. That played into it a little bit. We had a little bit of sickness going around. Today, it's just McLean. It's getting many lefties in as I can against the spin and a good sinking fastball for Javi, who's going to play a lot and all around. When we get healthy, our roster is going to change a little bit where we're just trying to make decisions along the way to put him on our team in a good position. Better at bats will equal better playing time. We train this roster to Z-Mac, Colton, the way Wetzel has played. The at-bats are getting taken by lefties against some of these tough righties to start the game. I have no problem bringing Javi in later. He's going to get some starts against righties, maybe Clay Holmes tomorrow. But with the illness, puts his recent struggles, we're going to get going game by game. So, yeah, that's the 4-1-1 on Javier Baez. I'm not sure what the deal is with the guy. It's just he's had stretches, long stretches, like where he was like so good, but you really can't forget the last 3 years of Javier Baez on the Tigers. Anyways, Jack Flaherty has a 2.31 ERA in 62 innings pitched against teams that are currently in the playoff spot. We have our number 2 starter already, and his name is Jack. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I was kind of a little critical of Flaherty. Some of his recent outings weren't that great, but I think he's probably going to be the number 2 guy going forward. But Wetzel Perez in August, 100 plate appearances, 287, 360, 43 is a slash line, 4 home runs, 9 runs, 10 RBI, 2 stolen bases, 133 WRC plus, 0.6 FWAR. Quite the month for the Tigers switch hitting outfielder. All very solid statistics. Wetzel Perez in his last 30 games, slashing 299, 364, 515, 4 home runs, 11 RBI, 879 OPS. He's only 25 years old, an underrated piece of the Tigers lineup. Wetzel Perez has been a gem for us. I can't lie to you. He's been very, very good. But Kerry Carpenter, somewhat unbelievably, is now just 10 for 72, 139, with runners in scoring position this year with 21 RBIs, 3 walks, and 23 strikeouts. That ranks 262nd out of 263 hitters with at least 70 plate appearances with runners in the scoring position this year. Yeah, Kerry Carpenter, whenever there's somebody else on the plate, he just can't get it done, and that's a problem. That's definitely going to be a problem. But let's move on a little bit. Oh, that's all. That was it. That's all we had. That's all we had, unfortunately. I wanted to end the video just showing a little bit of a low light. This is some classic Torkelson base running. There was a fly out to center, and Tork thought he was on first, and he thought he could get all the way to second without tagging. It was pretty messy, pretty sloppy, pretty ill-advised, but some of Tork's base running has really left me scratching my head this year. Hopefully doesn't reappear in high leverage situations in the playoffs, but just check out this run by Tork, and he gets gunned down by like 5 feet. It's pretty ridiculous, but other than that, it's a very solid game from the Tigers. But yeah, just check this out.
And puts it away. Torkelson tagging it first, trying for second. The throw comes in, and Torkelson is out.
Really ill-advised. He did not get back to the base before McNeil caught the ball, and he should have just held up.
All right, that's going to do it for me, Tigers fans. Just a quick recap of the last Tigers game. The Tigers are playing the White Sox in 3, so we'll see how they do for the next few games as the season grinds to a halt. It's already September 4th already. It's crazy to think, this year is so close to being over, this season so close to being over. But, yeah, hopefully we got some more exciting Tigers baseball coming up. They got their schedule's not too bad coming up, as I said before, but we'll see if the Tigers can capitalize on it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to Detroit Fan Forum. Subscribe to Hermdo. All that good stuff. We got plenty of good content coming your way as the Tigers season winds down. But that's going to do it for me. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Go Tigers. Okay.
I thought you said I was all right, Spider. So
No, you ain't all right, Spider. You got a lot of fucking problems.
No, I thought you said you were all right.